my gosh. Hi guys, welcome to Bath Fizz and Foam. My name is Robyn Smith. It's Monday. It's time to make something together, and literally I didn't know if I was going to be able to do this today. I kept pushing start live video, and it would go 3, 2, 1. Anyway, I went and reset my internet. I'm here. We're gonna do it. Okay, so today I'm gonna be trying to make, these the skull and crossbones mold. No, I'm not making the mold. I'm making bath bombs with this skull and crossbone mold. I think that I've tried it. I think that I've tried it and it worked. But I can't remember, to be really honest. It's really deep, so I'm a little bit worried about it. Are you here for it though? I feel like y'all like the disasters. That they make you feel like, you know, like we're connected somehow when things go real wrong for me. So, let's see. I'm going to actually, Stephanie says that you're installing your pool today and you'll watch the replay if your marriage survives. You know what? I always watch like the Amazing Race and stuff like that. And I'm like, do you survive? Does everybody okay after that? Does everything work out okay? Okay, so I'm just printing a label. I used to scratch an X into the front or the back of my mold so I can remember. But this bottom is like really hard. Like I feel like I can't scratch that. So I'm just going to put a label on it. Oh, and that's the end of my label tape, but we have enough to do what we need to do. So we're fine. So I'm just going to do that because the front and the back look the same. There's no like lip on the back piece to let me know, yes girl, you got the back, you know? So I'm just going to mark that and then we're going to get going. The first thing I'm going to do, don't you know, first thing I'm going to do is put my liquids into my powder stuff. I'm not even going to play around with that this time because last time we had a bad thing happen, okay? So, let me get gloves, and we'll go. Okay. Danielle says, what mold is that? This is the Skull and Crossbones mold is from Chunkadust. So I will leave a link in the description when this is done, or you can go find it. I think that they're, I have like bad timing, but I think that they're on vacation for a few days. So, my bad. But you know, you can put it in your basket and then just wait for them to be back in order. And this fragrance is birch and black pepper from Muddy Soap Co. It's spicy. I like it a lot. So that's the fragrance we're going to use. And this is a half batch of the high humidity recipe. Look, I'm gonna be so responsible this time. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Knock on wood. I'm gonna lightly stir my powders just because sometimes I feel like, the Calvin clay is the last thing that I put in. And I feel like sometimes it sits right on the top and then when the liquids hit it, it just like sucks the liquids up. And then creates like little brown spots throughout my bath bomb. So I just like to give my powders like a little mixy mix before I do anything dangerous. Watch this. I don't know why I feel so nervous, but there we go. Mission accomplished. We're done. We can call it a day now. We have done everything we set out to do, which was put this into that without making a mess. I'm going to pop. Oh my God. But I didn't spill anything, so we're good. Okay. And my mixer's plugged in. That's another thing sometimes I have challenges with. Okay, but we're doing that. Gotcha. We did that. Bam. Okay. Have I tried black cardamom and cream yet? Ooh, that sounds really good. No, I haven't. I am down to try that though when we get a chance. So I've been working on a pirate theme. I think I've talked about it. Let me grab one of the pirates. Actually, I'll just grab one of the pirates. So I got these cute little pirates. Right on. They're so cute. Okay, I have my cute little pirates. We have a kraken. Okay. I did a bunch of tropical fish. Painted tropical fish for Patreon. So we have a bunch of different tropical fish. We have treasure maps, which I'm going to have to redo these because... Anyway, I'm going to have to redo them, and I'm going to use this mold this time, which is like a scroll from Inedible Soaps. And I have to do that because I broke or destroyed my rectangle mold, which is awesome. We have treasure chests, which I still have to make the stuff to put in the treasure chest, but we have treasure chests. And we have, you can stop, and we have pirate ships. So we have a bunch of cool stuff for this pirate theme. But we need a skull and crossbones. Also have an anchor, I have a seahorse, I have some pirate coins. Got a bunch of stuff, okay? Got a bunch of stuff. Probably too much. Probably too much. But I did it, so I'm going to include it all because I like it. This has been a really fun little theme to work with. So we're going to do our skull and crossbones today. But I'm going to just make them white. So, I don't know. I know that's like not that exciting. But we're going to just make them white. But I am going to show you the embeds I'm going to use. And the embeds I'm going to use are a little bit cool. You know. A little bit cool on that. So, Alicia says, where did I get the fish mold? That fish is from Kata Molds. It's really cute. I like that it's small. Because... sometimes these molds can get really big, and when I was painting the fish mold, I did the painting on live on Patreon, and I thought aloud, like, this would make a really good PYO, paint your own kit, like the fish, because there's like infinite possibilities for how you could paint them. So just a little suggestion there if you're looking for cute PYO things to put in. I also had some mermaids, but they got sold, so I might do, I don't know, I might do mermaids too. I don't know. I want it to be mostly about the pirates and not about the mermaids. Because, you know, mermaids get, like, all kinds of attention all the time. Honestly, they're kind of attention whores. Just gonna say that. That's my hot take on mermaids. Okay? I feel like pirates don't get enough credit. We wouldn't have America if it weren't for pirates. Okay. And Danielle says Sophistication has micro coins for my treasure chest. Got it. Got the micro coins. I think I'm gonna also fill them up with colored salts to make it look like gems. So I have a few different ideas that I'm gonna do for that, but I do have that. I'm on it. I have too many molds, and I have a mold graveyard right now because I lost a bunch of them. Rip. Sayonara. Goodbye, guys. Lost a bunch of them. In my folly. And I plan on using them. Their sacrifice is not going to be in vain. I plan on using them to make a video to show you how to not take care of your 3D printed molds. So, it's like, you know, they might have died, but they died heroes. Okay. All right, I'm going to add my citric acid. Why do I do that last? Because it works for me. You don't have to. You can add it earlier if you want to, but I prefer to add it last. So the embeds I'm going to use today are these that I made on a Patreon Live. Now, I think that I have an embed bar curse when it comes to making embed bars live. Like, something always goes wrong, but those went right. So I'm very proud of it. I might also try to use these curved embed bars because this is curved, but I don't know if the curve will line up. But I might try that too. We'll see. So I don't know what else I would use curved embed bars for, but you know. All right, you know what? I'm gonna let this mix. Hold on, just a little minute longer. What I want to see is, can you see it? What I want is where it's like pulling away from the side and it's like falling off in clumps, which it was doing, but it's like hard to see. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna add my binder. Now, last week, I was like, I like to add my binder by hand because then I can feel when things are going to go wrong and blah, blah, blah. But then I also had my bath bombs get little warts. So, if you're having your bath bombs get little warts, just add your binder into your mixer and then it's, you know, less likely to happen. But this is what I'm talking about from the mixer where it's like falling off from the side, kind of like that. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, Danielle says, hey, friend. Hi, friend. My friend. Okay, I'm going to add my binder. I think I normally use 8 sprays. But now I'm second guessing myself. I think I do normally use 8 sprays. That was 6. We're going to see how we do with that. And Erin says, this is your first live and it's fun. Aw, thank you. So glad. Welcome. Danielle says we have a pirate festival here in Louisiana and the Crown is a pirate ship, and that sounds amazing. We also have a festival here in La Porte, which is like, it's like one city over from me, and they do the search for Jean Lafitte's lost treasure, which apparently Jean Lafitte did leave a lot of treasure in this area, so it's actually possible that he left his treasure somewhere here. So they do like a whole pirate theme. It's very cute. And they have like the kind of the historic downtown of this little town. Everybody's dressed up. It's looking cute. I love it. I'm actually going to add those 2 extra sprays. I feel like it's justified. Okay. All right. Could I please tell you where I got my hair thing? I get these on Amazon. They're called chemo caps. So that's not great. But you could also like look for women's head covering, or if you want your hair to be nicer, you could get like, you could look up a silk bonnet. So like that would keep your hair from getting tangled or whatever in these, but these cheap ones are cheap. So I like them because they're cheap. Okay, and my humidity, I have a hygrometer right here next to me to show you guys. Okay. Whew. Feels good. Drop test. Passed my drop test. My humidity is, well, I don't know which one of these is right. One says it's 77 degrees in here, which it doesn't feel like 77. I'd be sweating my tits off, but, and 64% humidity. And this one says it's 73 and 59% humidity. Either way, it's humid. Okay? Let's do this. Okay. Let's move Mixie over. And I'm gonna put this, whoa, calm down, lady. All right. So we have these embed bars. And pull those out. And then I'm also gonna pull out these curved ones. We'll see which one we like better. And this mold is a big, this is gonna make big bath bombs, So because it doesn't have a lip on the back, normally I like to add my back piece first and then fill the other way around. But this is really deep. So I'm gonna actually fill the front first to make sure I don't have any like unfilled spots, you know? We're gonna try that way first. And then if that doesn't work very well, I'm gonna turn it around, try the other way. I do see, this makes me think I haven't tried this mold yet. I hope I've tried it. I feel like I did. So sometimes there's like little filaments on a 3D printed mold and it looks like little hairs going across. And even though they're super tiny and thin, and you wouldn't think that it would affect how your bath bomb molds, they can still cause like little weird breaks and just like little weird issues. So because I saw those, I went ahead and just like used my my towel to kind of like swipe them out. But yeah, if you see something like that, then just, you know, take care of it like that. Don't. It's also like not a big deal. Like it's not like, whoops. It's not like your mold maker did a bad job making your mold or anything like that. That's like a normal part of the process. And honestly, you don't have to sand that or anything. You're good. All right, so now I'm gonna put my back piece on, and we're gonna ask Jesus to help us out here. See how everything goes. Okay, maybe I feel I just right now like feeling it. You can barely tell, but the top part is like pushing in more than the edge. You see it's uneven. So I probably should have put a little bit less mix in the bottom where I put that embed. So we can try that next time around. I'm going to unmold the back first. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Back looks ballin'. Look at that. Nice. Okay. That gives me high hopes, man. Push it through a little bit. Okay. Do like so. I don't like this spoon. This is not my right spoon. That's like an ingredient spoon, not a whacking spoon. Am I on? Okay, we are. If I have any resistance, I don't keep pulling up. So good. Oh my God. What? That is so good. Yes. Okay. Yeah, if you have any resistance, don't keep pulling. If you keep pulling, you're going to destroy your bath bomb. I should have put this in a better spot, but I didn't. So, just gonna ooch him up. Go on, buddy. Go on. Now, my humidity, okay, both these things agree now that my humidity is 62%. So, my humidity is 62%. This is a high humidity tolerant recipe. However, it is not humid proof. So, when I'm done, I'm still going to turn on my dehumidifier when I leave out of here. Okay? Because this recipe is intended to work well in high humidity, but it's not humid proof. Sometimes people say like, oh, it's humid proof. It is not humid proof, okay? It's just designed, formulated, however you want to call it, to work well in high humidity. But you'll still get pimples and like surface activation and stuff like that. So please don't assume that like this is, you know, gonna answer that one recipe is gonna answer all your troubles if you're having bath bomb troubles. I wish that it would. Sometimes people are like, I just want the secret. I just want to know like exactly what to do to make perfect bath bombs. And I'm like, me too. Like that would be nice, not gonna lie. But unfortunately there's no such thing. Okay, so these big boys are 7 ounces. They're gonna lose little bit of wait as they cure, because bath bombs do cure. But it's only like 0.2 grams usually that they lose, so it's not a ton. Hold on. Okay, I don't want to force it. Okay, it worked. Sometimes, especially, so this, I can guarantee you I've never tried this mold before, because I'm like way too excited about how it looks. I would have known if I had been sleeping on something like that. I would have known. So sometimes when a mold is brand new, you saw like where I couldn't get the sleeve to come up all the way. Don't ask me why. That sometimes happens when they're new. Sometimes you just gotta like use it a few times, you know? Sometimes there's like a little lip on there that needs to be sanded down. I don't usually sand it though. It's fine though. Okay. Erin says it looks great. Kathy says, skull hots. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know what? And there's no activation on our little guys over there, so I must have done a better job mixing in my binder this time than last time. I'm still going to go through as I go, break up any clumps I see or feel, because I want my mix to be light and fluffy as I am putting it into my mold. If you want your bath bombs to float, if you want to pursue that, you can pursue that. I'm not going to stop you. It's not a personal goal of mine, but if you want to pursue that, then packing is key. So light, fluffy mix is key. I honestly don't worry about it that much because I just think there's too many variables that affect whether or not it floats. But if you want to make that your obsession, go for it. Just giving you my 2 cents, okay? Deb also says skull and heart. Thank you. There might be more comments too. I just can't see them because Facebook has this really cute thing where they like just keep posting who's watching and then it scrolls up and I can't see my comments, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? On that guy, the back, one of the bottom things stuck, so just gave it a tap. Come on. There we go. Normally I don't like designs on the backs of my bath bombs because it's just like an added thing that could go wrong with it, you know? So normally I don't like that, but I feel like that is like so crisp and satisfying that I don't mind. So good. Every single one has been perfect so far. I don't know why I say that, tempting the gods and stuff, but you know, look how good it is. I love it. Okay. I think I'm gonna get 3 more. We'll see. Jessica says this mold is so cute. Thank you. I know. Thank you. The treasure chest mold is also from Chunkadust. Whoops, doing this wrong. So they had a few cute ones that I was able to use for this, and then I don't know, there's just a lot of cute stuff, and I like the pirate theme. Somebody posted today a like Texas, like a not Texas, but like a cowboy theme. Whoever did that, 5 stars. I saw it. I liked it. I probably didn't like it, like Facebook like it, but I did like it. It had like cowboy hats and arrowheads. It was really cute. I like sets that have like nice or that's like my current obsession, at least, is like sets that have like a nice story, you know, where like they feel like they go together really well. So after I do pirates, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I don't have anything lined up yet. I might revisit my true crime set that I did, just because that's fun, and I also don't think that I posted it much in this group. So I might revisit the true crime set, and then plus that would be kind of a nice, like pirates are kind of nice because it's getting you like thinking Halloween stuff. So true crime would be kind of in the same vein, like it's getting you like Halloween ready. I mean, it's like perfect every time. So smooth. Beautiful. Sorry, it just gets so exciting sometimes. And I love making bath bombs too. Like, we spent a lot of time this last year making other things because we had other things, like we had other recipes to feature, and I just didn't make a lot of bath bombs, and I got a little bit sad. Like, y'all probably get tired of watching me make bath bombs, and you probably want to see me do other things, and I understand that. Hey, there we go. Look at that. But I love making bath bombs. What's going on? Let go. So, okay. Thank you. Jeez. Okay. Dark Tower. Deb. Dark Tower. Okay. Okay. Because, are you saying that because of Scandalous Soap? Because I talked about doing a Dark Tower series forever when I was doing Scandalous Soap. And I never got around to doing it. And I wanted to do it so bad. But the Gunslinger and the Dark Tower, that would be so cool. I have some... Also, I have my Halloween theme idea already brewing, but I don't want to start working on that yet. I just want to get like things that hint at Halloween, but I do have like kind of an idea going for that. So it's a little different this year. I'm gonna do a little different. But yeah. Maybe the Dark Tower. I feel like it's so niche, though. That's the only thing. Like, I could also do... I did a Vampire Slayer kit. And I had, like... I used the Kata potion bottle, and I did that, and I made holy water, and then I used the Kata cross, and used that. And then I did a big bubble bar stake that you could, like, stab the... vampire with, but sometimes it's so niche, you know. I forced it. Oh well. You're fine, dude. You're fine. Just put his little piece back. See if I can do surgery on him. I'm like, don't. Oh, it worked. I surgeried him and he did fine. He broke his bone and I reset it. It was down there. Sometimes you can do that. Sometimes you can't. Kind of depends on the mold, depends on the mix, depends on the day. So many factors come into play. I might also do, though, I did, my most popular set when I did Scandalous Soap was breakfast for dinner. So basically it's just like a breakfast set. That was so popular. Like people went nuts for that. So I think I don't know. That might be something I do. All right, let's see if we have enough for one more. See if we have enough for one more. Probably not, but we'll give it a shot and see. It might be like a thin one. It might be like the one that I use as my tester, or like in a video, something like that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like just short, but we're gonna give it a shot. Well, that's good though. I used up all my curved in bed bars. Yeah, it's just like an ounce short. So this will be the one that I just do my tub test to show people. Sometimes I don't have enough to do that. Okay, last one though. Okay, Deb said true, but dark tower fans hide in plain sight. And you saw a bumper sticker. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot you could do. You could do a rose, a tower. Actually, a tower mold would be cool anyway. A tower mold would be cool anyway, because you could do that for like a tarot set. You could do that for a fairy tale set. So I don't know if that exists, but it would be cute if it did. These smell so spicy and good. I love it. Okay. Got it that time. See, sometimes it just takes a little bit of work. Just gotta work. If the mold doesn't move, just tap it. Don't force it. You'll break your bath bomb. Just keep tapping. And like that last one, I just was like slightly pulling up as I was tapping. You know, there's like different ways you can get it to go for you. But anyway, that was a slam dunk success. I am super happy for myself. I'm super happy for myself. Oh my god, thank you. You're welcome, self. Yeah, I think these are gonna look really cute with the set. And I think this is the last one live that I'm gonna do with pirate stuff. So probably next week I'll start something else. I might just do like some throwdown stuff. Like I might pipe Wonder Bar next week, because it's been a while since we piped Wonder Bar, and I would like a new picture for the cover of the group. So I feel like cupcakes always look nice. So I don't know, might pipe Wonder Bar next week. IDK, we'll see. But for now, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will leave links in the description so you can find this mold, you can find the recipe I use. If you're interested in Patreon, I'll leave a link to Patreon. Then that's where I made the curved embeds, and we didn't use these today, but that's also where I made these embed bars. So, you know, I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in that. And then, where you can get this shirt in this cute. Anything else that you have questions on, I'll scroll back through and see and answer your questions if you have them. But for now, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much. And as always, happy making. Boop.